into the honky-tonk, boots worn and faded jeans. Got a suitcase full of stories and a record of busted dreams. Plays a Telecaster heartache, fingers tired but sure. Sings songs about a little town and a love he can't secure. Every note's a lonesome road he's walking hard to find, but the melody's pure gold, though the man's out of time. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. On the corner by the neon, faces blur with smoky air. He plays a song for strangers, though nobody seems to care. The twangy steel guitar bending like a river worn and wild, yet the story that he's telling don't fit his own smile. Strings pull tight on strings that don't belong to him, but the music's in his blood, though the light is growing dim. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Maybe someday he'll find the words to match his soul's true song, a place where every chord's drawn clear, where he can right the wrong. Till then he'll play the melodies that don't quite fit his name, a troubadour with crooked lines in the country's Hall of Fame. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Strings that don't belong him, maybe that's just fine, 'cause even the wrong man's music can stand the test of time. Pulls up rusty wheels on a gravel road, sun beating down on his faded old truck. A worn out hat and those faded blue jeans, more honest than a city sidewalk stuck. Might not know the cocktail names or pour a fancy drink, but ask him about the moonlight, he'll tell you what it means. He's got rust on his boots and dirt on his hands, a slow southern smile that you don't understand. No silver spoon, just a backyard jam. He's not uptown, but he's country, I am a fan. Banjo strumming on a Friday night, fiddle crying in that old front porch light. Steel guitar humming through the summer air, living life loud without a care. His words ain't polished, but they're straight from the heart. A simple kind of living, an honest country art. He's got a rust on his boots and dirt on his hands, a slow southern smile that you don't understand. No silver spoon, just a backyard jam. He's not uptown, but he's country, I am a fan. No trucks, no tie, just a worn-out grin. Finding beauty in the broken where real stories begin. Underneath that rough exterior, there's a soul true and free, a kind of simple grace that you just can't fake or see. He's got rust on his boots and dirt on his hands, a slow southern smile that you don't understand. No silver spoon, just a backyard jam. He's not uptown, but he's country. I am a fan. So here's to the ones who don't play by the rules, not classy by books, but the heart of the fools, with rust on their boots and dreams made to run. He's not fancy, but boy, he's country, and that's enough for me. Walks into the honky-tonk, worn boots and faded jeans. No fancy suit or silver tie, just the weight of restless dreams. His Telecaster's leaning close, strings worn like aged gold. A banjo hidden in the corner, tales of long ago told. People gather round the bar as he clears his throat so low. The fiddle starts to hum along, the steel guitar's sweet glow. He owns no touch, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting the scene so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. He sings of dusty back roads, of love gone old and gone wrong, of pickup trucks and midnight prayers beneath the country dawn. The pedal steel, it bends and cries, a melody so pure. No need for fancy tux or suit, his songs are the cure. The fiddle and the banjo play like ghosts that never left. He tells the tales with every chord, weaving pain and breath. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. Under flickering neon lights, his voice cracks like a flame. No need for polished silver, just his heart calling names. The steel guitar sings softly, a lullaby for the night. In every song he tells us the wrongs and rights of life. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. So come on down and listen close to the man without the crown. He owns no tux, but when he sings, the whole world settles down. Smooth small talk, just a faded cap and a handful of chalk. But when that old Telecaster starts to hum, everyone quiets, the spell has begun. He doesn't fit in the crowd, that's plain to see. But he owns the moment, and he's as true as can be. With a song about loyalty and a cold beer in hand, he's the heart of the night, the last standing man. The banjo's picking, fiddle sings along, steel guitar crying in a heartfelt song. He sings about brothers, the ties that bind, about standing by your kin through the toughest times. And in that barroom haze, the stories grow strong, about honor and friendship where they belong. He doesn't fit in the crowd, that's plain to see. But he owns the moment, and he's as true as can be. With a song about loyalty and a cold beer in hand, he's the heart of the night, the last standing man. When the world turns sideways, when the night gets long, he's the voice you remember, the steady song. No need for flash, no need to pretend, just a real man with a song to send. He doesn't fit in the crowd, that's plain to see. But he owns the moment, and he's as true as can be. With a song about loyalty and a cold beer in hand, he's the heart of the night, the last standing man. So raise up your glass to the ones who stay near, to the songs that remind us of what we hold dear. He doesn't fit in the crowd, but tonight we cheer to loyalty, friendship, and a cold, honest beer. She walks in with that spark in her eye, dressed sharp as the neon lights. Laughter spills from a glass she holds tight. Tonight's her world, the stars align just right. But across the room, under the rafters beams, he tunes up his steel guitar, chasing his dreams. Fingers fly, pedals steel, sings low and high, while she's stealing every breath, every sigh. The party's all hers, she owns every smile, dancing through the crowd, making it worth the while. But the spotlight's his, under that old bar sign, playing songs that ripple through the summer night fine. She's the queen of the night, he's the king of the strings. Two stories spinning round the same moonbeam. Banjo picking fast on a weathered porch swing, she's swaying slow, lost in the love he brings. Friends gather round, barefoot on the soft dirt, their laughter mixed with the twang of his hurt. In the corner stage, his voice low and warm, wearing worn boots, he's weathered the storm. Steel guitar bends like a sigh in the breeze. She's every note he plays with such ease. The party's all hers, she owns every smile, dancing through the crowd, making it worth the while. But the spotlight's his, under that old bar sign, playing songs that ripple through the summer night fine. She's the queen of the night, he's the king of the strings, two stories spinning round the same moonbeam. When the last tune fades and the crowd has gone home, they find their quiet place no longer alone. She whispers soft, we're the heart of this night, and he smiles back in the fading light. The party's all hers, she owns every smile, dancing through the crowd, making it worth the while. But the spotlight's his, under that old bar sign, playing songs that ripple through the summer night fine. She's the queen of the night, he's the king of the strings, two stories spinning round the same moonbeam. The party's for her, the spotlight's his, together they shine where the music lives. Belt buckle, no fancy king or queen, just a worn out hat tipped low against the midday sun. But everybody knows he's the only needed one. No gold chains hanging, no flashy shoes, just a steady heart and a soul that's true. He doesn't dress up, doesn't show off, just walks in plain with his shirt untucked. A little dust and dirt from the road he rides, but he's the kind of man you want by your side. Simple steps and Sunday smiles, that's his style. He just shows up, he just shows up with a smile. At the county fair, he's by the cotton candy stand, helping little kids with a gentle call of his hand. No need to shout, no need to prove what he's got inside. His kindness rolls deep like the river wide. No highfalutin talk, no badge or crown, just a steady gaze when the sun goes down. He doesn't dress up, doesn't show off, just walks in plain with his shirt untucked. A little dust and dirt from the road he rides, but he's the kind of man you want by your side. Simple steps and Sunday smiles, that's his style. He just shows up, he just shows up with a smile. When the world's too loud and the nights turn cold, he's the quiet song you wanna hold. No need for gold or flashy trails, he's a true story told in simple details. He doesn't dress up, doesn't show off, just walks in plain with his shirt untucked. A little dust and dirt from the road he rides, but he's the kind of man you want by your side. Simple steps and Sunday smiles, that's his style. He just shows up, he just shows up with a smile. Yeah, he just shows up with a smile. Down a dusty road where the wild winds roam, he's got a heart like a lonesome, drum beats rough and alone. Boots scuffed from miles of worn-out trails, and a voice that tells of the nights he failed. He don't mind the fights or the burnt-out flame. Speaks in bruises, ain't playing no games. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain, like a fiddle crying in a midnight rain. Words cut deep, but they're honest and true. A troubadour broken, sharing his view. Steel guitar hums with a sorrowful tune. Banjos ring like the howl of the moon. His stories ain't pretty, got grit and grime, but they paint the truth, lost to time. Rough around the edges, with a bruised soul to bear. Tells it like it hurts, with a country flair. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain, like a fiddle crying in a midnight rain. Words cut deep, but they're honest and true. A troubadour broken, sharing his view. By the fire's glow under neon lights, he spins his tales through the restless nights. Not trying to charm you with sugar or fake, just a man and his truths, make no mistake. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain, like a fiddle crying in a midnight rain. Words cut deep, but they're honest and true. A troubadour broken, sharing his view. So if you meet him, don't expect a smile. He's got a road to walk, mile after mile. Not for the faint, but his story remains. Rough edges, raw lines, he's poetic in pain. Worn and faded blue, strums his Telecaster soft, playing like he knows the blues. A fiddler swings beside him, a steel guitar bends low, but the words he sings don't match the tune, and the story's running cold. He's strumming the heartstrings wrong, but man, he plays so true. Got the sound of an old soul, but the wrong song for the crowd. Like a lost cowboy dreaming in a melody he can't hold on to. He's that wrong man with the right tune, and it cuts him all day long. In the smoky barroom haze, where the banjo picks up speed, he tries to tell a story, but it falls apart like cracked wood beams. His voice like gravel rolling deep as the Tennessee pines, but the words don't line up right, like a clock that's out of time. He's strumming the heartstrings wrong, but man, he plays so true. Got the sound of an old soul, but the wrong song for the crowd. Like a lost cowboy dreaming in a melody he can't hold that wrong man with the right tune, and it cuts him all day long. Maybe one day the stars will align and his words will find their place. Till then he's just a lone rider, lost in that perfect bass. With a fiddle and a banjo and a twangy steel guitar, he'll keep playing that tune he's got, no matter how wrong the bars. He's strumming the heartstrings wrong, but man, he plays so true. Got the sound of an old soul, but the wrong song for the crowd. Like a lost cowboy dreaming in a melody he can't hold on to. He's that wrong man with the right tune, and it cuts him all day long. Strumming the heartstrings wrong, but you can't take that sound away. The wrong man with the right tune, play until his dying day. Well, I rolled up to that fancy place where she's laughing with her new old flame. Diamond shining champagne, glass and grace, but I'm just a worn out name. Hat tipped low, boots kicking dirt, Telecaster humming soft and slow. I caught her eye, she smiled, no hurt, like she wanted before I'd go. So I tipped my hat and took it light. This ain't the fight I thought tonight. I'm spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar where the real friends know who you are. No fancy rings, no gold, no blame, just a worn out song with a familiar name. Yeah, I crashed that party, laughed it off, found a better crowd when the night got rough, with the fiddle playing and the steel guitar. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. She wore that dress that caught the light, but I'm sitting here with my worn out jeans. Old Joe pours another round tonight where the jukebox plays our dreams. Banjo picking that sweet sad tune as the pedal steel slides down the line. I ain't mad, guess I'm over soon, 'cause real love's here in this old dive. So I tipped my hat and took it light. This ain't the fight I thought tonight. I'm spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar where the real friends know who you are. No fancy rings, no gold, no shame, just a worn out song with a familiar name. Yeah, I crashed that party, laughed it off, found a better crowd when the night got rough, with the fiddle playing and the steel guitar. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. Sometimes life's a twisted road and leads you where you ought not to go, but the songs and friends, they pull you through when this old heart starts beating true. I'm spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar where the real friends know who you are. No fancy rings, no gold, no blame, just a worn out song with a familiar name. Yeah, I crashed that party, laughed it off, found a better crowd when the night got rough, with the fiddle playing and the steel guitar. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. So here's to life and all its scars. I'm alright with who we are, laughing loud beneath the stars. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. There's a tune that plays inside this old honky-tonk bar where the neon shines too bright on a worn-out guitar. She walks in plain sight, but with a storm behind her eyes. Unseen by most, but every song she sings tells no lies. I pour a drink, try to forget the night's unrest, but there she stands, the unwelcome guest. Strings that won't unravel, melodies that bite. She's a song I love to cold. Stories hang on every line, but some won't be told. With the banjo's twang, that steel guitar's cry, she's a painted picture that I just can't deny. I try to leave, but I'm caught in her spell. That unwelcome guest I know too well. Strings that won't unravel, melodies that bite. She's a song I love to hate every lonesome night. Beloved singer with the voice that breaks my last breath, playing chords on my heartstrings, calling out to death. Under flickering lights, her silhouette sways, and every note a memory that won't fade away. I'm trapped in a song that never lets me rest, bound to her singing this unwelcome guest. Strings that won't unravel, melodies that bite. She's the song I love to hate every lonesome night. Beloved singer with a voice that breaks my last breath, playing chords on my heartstrings, calling out to death. Yeah, I'm caught inside her song, no peace to confess, living with the pain of that unwelcome guest. Her bags one Friday night, chasing lights that sparkled bright. Left behind this dusty town for high-rise dreams and velvet crowns. I watched her go with a suitcase full of promises that seemed so cool. But in my porch light's simple gleam, I found my riches in the stream. 'Cause I'm richer than her diamonds, with a laugh that never fades. Friends around the firelight, whiskey poured in shades. She traded love for gold and glass, but I'm wealthy in the moments that last. Yeah, I'm richer than her diamonds. Banjos twang and fiddles cry, fill the night beneath the sky. Steel guitar hums the stories old of hearts that heal and hands that hold. Her crystal walls can't hear my song, but here with friends I belong. No high-rise shadows in this glow, just honest hearts and rivers below. 'Cause I'm richer than her diamonds, with a laugh that never fades. Friends around the firelight, and whiskey poured in shades. She traded love for gold and glass, but I'm wealthy in the moments that last. Yeah, I'm richer than her diamonds. She may have the money's whisper, but it don't buy the moon or sun. I'm living in the simple truths where my kind of wealth begun. I'm richer than her diamonds, with a laugh that never fades. Friends around the firelight, and whiskey poured in shades. She traded love for gold and glass, but I'm wealthy in the moments that last. Yeah, I'm richer than her diamonds. So here's to laughs and open roads, to tales that time forever holds. She chose her riches, I chose free, and every smile a fortune's key. He pours out his soul without disguise. He's got strings on a rusty heart, playing pain like a wounded art. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. Sits on the porch with a whiskey side, talks in riddles, doesn't ask why. His stories ain't clean, but they sure are real. Like a fiddle's well, he's what you feel. Underneath that rough talk and gruff disguise lies a poet in worn out eyes. He's got strings on a rusty heart, playing pain like a wounded art. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. Steady hands, soft as the dirt roads and weathered land. Leadness left at the county line, but his poetry's tied to those rugged times. He's got strings on a rusty heart, playing pain like a wounded art. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. So don't ask for pleasantries, just listen close to the man whose poetry in pain compose. Glowing by the old barn wall where the folks all gathered on a Saturday fall. The party had its rules, loud laughs till 10. No breaking hearts, no breaking in. Keep your hands to yourself and your troubles thin. But then he showed up with that crooked smile, a Telecaster slung and a laid-back style. Banjo in the back, fiddle played along, steel guitar side, a slow, sweet song. The party had rules, he had rhythm, breaking every line like a gambler with a new system. With every chord he played, the night came alive in a field of prairies and fireflies. He danced like the wind twisting through the rye. No need to ask why, just a glint in his eye. His boots tapped the earth, telling stories untold. Every step a story, every beat bold. The preacher shook his head, the sheriff frowned, but the whole town's feet couldn't stay on the ground. Steel strings crying under lantern light, banjo hands weaving through the deep warm night. Fiddles wail slow in the breath of time, rhythms breaking but still in line. The party had rules, he had rhythm, breaking every line like a gambler with a new system. With every chord he played, the night came alive in a field of prairies and fireflies. Sometimes the law don't fit the soul, and sometimes the rhythm makes you whole. He spun the dance, he bent the night, where rules were shadows and music was light. The party had rules, he had rhythm, breaking every line like a gambler with a new system. system. With every chord he played, the night came alive in a field of prairies and fireflies. So if you find yourself where the wild tunes roam, remember the night when rhythm found a home. The party had rules, but he set them free with a Telecaster song and a melody. With my old Telecaster, sunset's golden like a backdrop on a plaster. Banjo picking by the firelight's glow, steel guitars crying soft and slow. I'm not stepping over toes, just tuning the night right. Every chord a little story that's born in the twilight. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. Laughter spills like whiskey into the cool night air. Couples moving slow, tangled up without a care, picking out the moments that shine and burn. Every song another page, another turn. No need for fancy hats or to spoil the scene. I'm weaving through stories where love feels serene. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. Through strings and frets I find my place, not stealing light, just adding grace. In every smile and every glance, the music leads a timeless dance. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. So here's to the nights that live on in song, a gentle twang where we all belong. He's got a story in his weathered hands, dusty roads and some worn-out plans. Old Telecaster hanging on the wall, a red pickup truck that's seen it all. No need for fancy glory tales, he's found his peace where simplicity prevails. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. Steel guitar hums a story soft and slow, banjo picking where the wild winds blow. Out past the two-lane where the pine trees stand, he's got his roots planted deep in the land. No bitter heart, just a seasoned soul. strength where the good times roll. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. No need for city lights or diamond rings. Give him the sound of those country strings, a cracked leather chair and a six-string song. He's where the heart and the heartache belong. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. Yeah, better off in boots, beer, and buddies tonight. Moonlight, every scuff a story that I ain't afraid to fight. Heart been through the fire, still it beats hard and strong. Singing to the crickets, just a rough tune and a song. Rain or shine, I'm rolling through this life. Dust on my sleeves and I wear it like a knife. Scuffed up boots and a heart built tough, laughing loud when the road gets rough. No time for tears or looking back, I'm singing louder than regrets can track. Banjo picking on the porch where the stories grow. Steel guitar sliding, making every memory glow. The miles behind me like a worn out map, but I'm chasing sunsets on a freight train track. Each scar is a chapter in a life well played. I keep moving forward, never letting dreams fade. Scuffed up boots and a heart built tough, laughing loud when the road gets rough. No time for tears or looking back, I'm singing louder than regrets can track. Fiddle sings the night as the firelight burns low. Every laugh's a spark that lets my true colors show. Walking through the dust, I wear this weathered grin. My past can't hold me, it's my future I'm in. Scuffed up boots and a heart built tough, laughing loud when the road gets rough. No time for tears or looking back, I'm singing louder than regrets can track. Yeah, these boots may be worn, this heart standing tall, laughing louder, living freer than ever before. Every note a worn out trap. He sings not of what's gone or lost, but how he's borne the cost. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries, underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. From crooked roads and dusty bars to flickering neon and rusty cars, his voice a river deep and low, carrying years only he knows. No disguise, no pretty veil, just bare truth in each wail. A song about a life hard lived and all the love he still can give. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. Between the fretboards and dusty floors, he finds a piece worth fighting for. No shame in the lines on his skin, everyone a place he's been. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. So raise your glass to worn out tales, to rugged hearts that never fail. In every note his soul rings true. Through every scar he sings to you. Well, the sun's been sitting on that old dirt road where you grew up proud but never planned to fold. Your boots kicking dust with a head held high, too stubborn for the soft and too loud for shy. Every fight's a fire, every glance a flame, burning bright, though it's never quite the same. You're running hot and holding strong, too loud to ignore, but where do you belong? Too proud to change and too wild to tame, like the midnight train that never calls your name. The old bar stools know the stories you've never told. Love lost in the wind, hearts turn cold. A steel guitar moaning under neon lights, singing truths you keep locking up at night. Every word's a battle, every smile's a fight, caught between dark and the fading lights. You're running hot and holding strong, too loud to ignore, but where do you belong? Too proud to change and too wild to tame, like the midnight train that never calls your name. Maybe one day you'll lay that pride down low, let the banjo play soft, let the old fiddle show that even the loudest storms find a calm again. But until then, you're dancing in the pain. You're running hot and holding strong, too loud to ignore, but where do you belong? Too proud to change and too wild to tame, like the midnight train that never calls your name. Yeah, running hot and holding strong.
town on a dusty old Chevy. Boots worn down from miles, but his smile's still steady. Grabbed a mic at the bar where the locals all met. Said tonight's for the free, don't you ever forget. So raise your glass to the open road, to cold drinks and friends that lighten the load. He's singing loud under neon lights, freedom's calling through the summer night. Steel guitar humming, fiddle start to cry. Banjo picking out a tune that'll make you sigh. His voice deep and rich like Tennessee clay. Tells stories of dust, dirt and wide open days. So raise your glass to the open road, to cold drinks and friends that lighten the load. He's singing loud under neon lights, freedom's calling through the summer nights. Parties or velvet ropes, just fireflies, laughter, and small town hopes. His song is a flag waved high and proud, a honky-tonk anthem strong and loud. So raise your glass to the open road, to cold drinks and friends that lighten the load. He's singing loud under neon lights, freedom's calling through the summer nights. Yeah, he crashes a celebration with a hearty cheer, with tales of freedom ringing clear. So if you hear that twang and that baritone swing, know that the night's alive and it's time to sing. He rolls into the corner of a crowded little dive. Rust on his boots, worn hat tipped just right. Players down their drinks, ain't expecting no show, but he tunes up his Telecaster, says I got a story to tell. So they glance at each other like he's half out of place. Murmurs crowd the air, hard to read on each face. But he sings between the bar stools, paints pictures with his sound, tells tales of old Sunday mornings in a one-horse town. Nobody wanted his voice to fill that smoky air, till the music caught their hearts, pulled them from their chairs. There's a fiddle in the background, laughter in the air. Steel guitar weeps softly, slicing through the wear. He's just a stranger with a song and a steady hand, turns the coldest night into a warm, worn-out band. They lean a little closer, old grudges start to fade. The tension breaks like dawn and the music starts to play. 'Cause he sings between the bar stools, paints pictures with his sound, tells tales of old Sunday mornings in a one-horse town. Nobody wanted his voice to fill that smoky air, till the music caught their hearts, pulled them from their chairs. A banjo rolls beside him, the pedal still cries low. He ain't just playing songs, he's telling them something they ought to know. Sometimes you find a welcome where you least expect to be. When you play the right notes, you set the bottled spirits free. So he sings between the bar stools, paints pictures with his sound, tells tales of old Sunday mornings in a one-horse town. Nobody wanted his voice to fill that smoky air, till the music caught their hearts, pulled them from their chairs. Now when he walks in, they don't even doubt. The song's a handshake, a bridge, a welcome shout. He found a place where he was once not wanted or known. By singing from his soul, he turned that bar into home.